Hello, my dear flamies. That's all I call my twin flames, So guys, let's do our next reading. I already shuffled the cards for the piles. This reading, guys, it's all about under what circumstances will you meet your famous twin flame. For all of those who don't have a famous divine counterpart, or you don't know if your twin flame is famous, of course you can watch this reading too, because this is just for all twin flames. Yeah, but I will specifically call this reading also for my famous twin flames. Yeah, so give me pile 1, universe. Signifier for pile 1. Under what circumstances will they meet their famous twin flame? We have the storyteller. Yeah, this is our pile 1. Our pile 2. Under what circumstances will you meet your famous twin flame, pile 2? This card wants to jump out. Feeling the world. This is our pile 2. Pile 3 for today, please. Pile 3 for today, please. It is what it is. And pile 4 for today. Oh, okay, this wants to jump out. The close encounters. So, those are our 4 piles, guys. Make your choice, and then we're gonna see each other at the piles. Under what circumstances will you meet your famous twin flame? Okay. I see you guys. Bye. Hello, pile 1. You chose the storyteller. The storyteller is the energy. You know, this is the oracle of these 7 energies. The storyteller is the energy of fire. So with that, with the energy of fire being there, and I just want to shuffle, you know, while I'm talking, already preparing the next pile. This means that you will meet, under what circumstances you will meet your famous divine counterpart, or if you have a twin flame that's not famous, you know, this is coming through. You will meet them through a desire, a common shared project, okay? This is very interesting. This is the storyteller. You might become a writer. You might you know, the key here is that there is a common shared art that both of you do. Yeah, you and your famous twin flame, or you and your normal twin flame. Please apply it as it fits, okay? I just say twin flames from now on. So you and your twin flame, you share the same art, or you share an interest and passion. There is the same passion you share, and through that passion you will get to know each other. So here is our big tower of cards. I will draw 1. Under what circumstances will pile 1, the storyteller, meet their twin flame? Under what circumstances will pile 1 meet their famous twin flame? So I'm gonna get cards now. So I'm shuffling on the camera so you see it. Under what circumstances will pile 1, meet their twin flame. So here the energy of passion is very big. Yeah, the energy of an art that you create or that person creates, and through that you will get to know each other. That's definitely, that's the thing. Under what circumstances will pile 1, the storyteller, meet their twin flame? Please give me 1 card. And yeah, it takes a while, you know, shuffle all these cards. Under what circumstance will pile 1 meet their twin flame? Under what circumstance will pile 1 meet their twin flame? And I also want to get tarot. And we're going to get the Light Seers Tarot. One of the most beautiful tarot decks. Under what circumstances will pile 1 meet their twin flame? Please give me to every card a card. Under what circumstance will pile 1 meet their twin flame? So guys, that's how I do it today, and that's how we're gonna do the reading. So we have the storyteller in the middle. This will be the big you know, those are fairy tales. So this will be the big fairy tale around it, how it happens. And here we, oh my gosh, I love that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. We have this key again. Yeah, the art is very important. Wow, the Ace of Cups here, Alice in Wonderland. Oh my gosh, comes with the sun. So this is gorgeous. So you will feel like Alice in Wonderland with the sun being here. Let's put it here. Like, oh my gosh, you know. How can I do that? So, it works. We'll get it going. We'll do it. This is faded. Yeah. Wow. So, you know, this speaks. I just want to begin to read because, you know, this will be a very long reading. So, the story around it will be like a story. You will feel like Alice in Wonderland. You know, when I see here the merry-go-round, and this is like an encounter that you guys, a fated meeting, a serendipitous meeting with the sun being here. Yeah. This will be a serendipitous meeting made by the universe, where you just go to a fair. You know, we see here Alice in Wonderland. Whatever this fair means to you, yeah, there's something here what you join. This could even be maybe if you, let's see, your creative project, because it has to do with a creative project. Your creative project is every year you go, because this is something that happens every year, so you go there in order to show your artistry. It could also be something where you get inspiration from what you do every year. Or, you know, this merry-go-round is something that you do in order to get your inspiration for your art. And you do that continuously. Yeah, it's like a merry-go-round. You do that continuously. You go there. This could be even like my channel. Yeah, you go there, you have fun there, you get inspired. And this is where you meet this person. Yeah, through art. And this is a serendipitous meeting. So let's see more. We have regeneration and the Chariot. So this tells me that this could be something where you go to like a vacation in order to regenerate yourself. So if we're talking about this fated meeting with this merry-go-round here, this could be an event even where, you know, you drive by car though. The Chariot is a car, yeah? This is, you go there for regeneration. You go there in order to have this beautiful sun energy. That's where you go. You go to this, whatever this merry-go-round means for you. You know, this could be, for every one of us, this could be different. It could even be, let's say, you love, like the boys, they like to travel. You know, you like to travel somewhere. Maybe you like to go to, every year you go to, let's say, California, in order to enjoy yourself, to have a fun time. And this is where you will, you know, you get inspired to do your art. It could also be that, you know, you go there, wherever you go. You know, this could even, like, you know, Jeju Island in South Korea, where you go in order to regenerate. You drive there by car. I mean, I don't see that you go there by plane, but it could as well be. Yeah, because we have a movement to regenerate yourself. And that's where you meet this person. You go on a vacation, you go on a trip, but you do that continuously every year. It's not like a new thing where you will go. And then we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? The Fool. Yes, I'm feeling here that when you meet this person, I feel that your twin flame trust your path. I'm feeling here that while you are there and you meet this person, that this opportunity of meeting them gives you the chance to do something different, to let yourself fall into this energy. I'm almost feeling as if meeting this person, meeting your twin flame, is like an interruption into your what you usually do, because we have the merry-go-round here. So usually you do this in order to regenerate your creativity, in order to regenerate whatever this is, your body, you know, your creativity. But it has something to do with what you do every time in order to create, yeah, in order to get inspiration for your creation. And one day, yeah, there will be this new thing that you go there and, you know, you meet your twin flame. And this will be something totally different than what you expect. It's like you go off this merry-go-round, you know, and you're not used to this. And I just looked at the clock and it's 11 minutes 11. So it's a very, it looks first as if it's a disturbance, I would say. Yeah, because we have here all this desert. So I'm feeling whatever you're doing in order to regenerate. It's like this person is coming and distracting you from your usual path, from what you usually do. And you're confused, you know, you don't know what to do. It's like you meet this, let's say you go to a casino every year to get, I don't know, to play around and to be childish, you know, and then suddenly you see this woman or man standing in the middle of the room and you're distracted, yeah? I feel here your twin flame distracts you from what you usually do on this merry-go-round. And it's kind of like a serendipitous meeting that is like made from the universe, and you will feel awesome, but at the same time it's new. It's something that you've never done. So I don't know what happens at this meeting, but you do something that you've never done. And also the universe says you should, let yourself fall into this, whatever this is, and you should trust that this is the right thing. So maybe you're confused. And then we have the UFO, the abduction. Look at and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I mean, I'm laughing because it's like, that's what I was feeling here, it's like it goes very fast, this whole encounter meeting. Once you meet, it progresses like very fast, and you do things that are, out of your norm, with the UFO here. It feels like you're abducted from that person. And with the Knight of Swords, you're trying to escape this because it's so strange, for you. I'm feeling here that meeting your twin flame, it feels like as they would, as if they would abduct you, and your personality, and you're saying like, oh my gosh, I have to run away from this. I'm not used to this, because it's not what you're used to. With this merry-go-round, there's something here what you're used to, and meeting your twin flame, it's like totally different, and it's like you're shocked. I'm feeling it's beautiful. Yeah, it gives you a lot of positive energy here with the sun being here, but at the same time you're like shocked, and you're like you don't know what to do, because with the Chariot and with the Knight of Swords, it's very, very fast movement. I feel you will also have very good communication, and I feel there is a communication here that's very odd. It's about things that you never communicated with a person. I don't know what this is, but you will communicate about aliens and the outer space, and you will feel like this person is like an alien, you never met such a person, and that's why you're kind of scared to let yourself fall into this at the beginning. Yeah, but you share the same art. I see here your common interest is you share the same art, and it's like a whole new chapter that you're writing. You've never written such a chapter. That's why when you meet them, you want to run away, because it's not what you're used to. You are on this merry-go-round. You always meet the same people, and this person is like out of this world, and you're like, no, this can't be my other half. This can't be my twin flame. But the movement is very, very fast. And what I'm also feeling is this person, when you meet them, they will regenerate your roots. I'm almost feeling your art is regenerated when you meet them. So you might meet them in circumstances where you feel dull, or you feel at a point in your life where you cannot create. It's always the same. It's like this merry-go-round. It's like it's always the same life, and you're bored. And then, but you're used to this. And then you meet this person on this whatever recreational thing you do. That's where you meet them. Yeah, this could be a fair where you go. So you go there. Yeah, it's not in your hometown. It's somewhere where you go, and that's where you meet this person. So let's see the last card. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Oh my gosh! And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is Neptunian energy. So it almost feels for you as if, with this ask for help, you will be very confused, when you meet your twin flame, because they're not what you're used to. I see here that with the Ten of Pentacles, you're walking in a circle where this person is not part of this circle. With the Ten of Pentacles, this could be for a community, and for the famous twin flames, it could be a circle where they always meet people. Yeah, and their twin flame is coming out from the outer not from this inner circle of people. So that's why, you know, you guys come from two different worlds, and you're like, help, you know, I don't know how to combine these two worlds. I'm feeling that really here are two worlds that are combined, that are coming together, but at the same time, you guys share the same creative process. You guys share the same energy here, the same universal energy. And the moment this person comes in, you regenerate your art, your creativity very, very fast. And what has been desert before becomes the sea. And the universe is advising you, even if your twin flame is as far from what you have imagined, you know, you should let yourself fall into this. Enjoy these beautiful conversations that you have that are out of this world. And it's especially about, I feel, your inner fight to not run away. Yeah, to not run away from this, because it's too strange. That's what I'm getting here. Those are the circumstances. But it looks very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's get one. Oh. Let's get one card of this Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Maybe we get some astrology meaning to this. What are the circumstances where pile 1 will meet their famous twin flame? What are the circumstances for pile 1? So let's see what I get out of these cards, because I'm not an astrologist, you know, I've not studied this. So I have to interpret what I'm seeing and what I know and what I can read. So we have number 1, the assertion. Assertion. That's French. Maybe your person is from France. And we have the decision. Yeah. This reminds me of, you know, like if you look at it, you know, this is what you're used. You used to play the game of chess. You know, you used to play the field very secure. Yeah. And then your person comes in. And I feel with Gemini, your person could be a Gemini, or they could be, you know, someone that has a lot of air energy. And that's why what I see here with these you know, a lot of good talks, a lot of good conversations that you guys will have. And with this, that looks like for me like a, you know, like a door that, or, you know, the darkness, something that you have not encountered yet. So this is a person that comes with things that you have never encountered before, you know, and it leads you always to make a decision. You know what I'm feeling here? It's always like, oh my gosh, you know, I have to run away. I'm not used to this. And assertion, that's the Aries energy, and the sun in Aries is making it happen. You know, even we see here a fight with a dragon, and this could be your inner fight, you know, your passion. The dragon is fire energy, and I said this card also is fire, and now just like on the left side of me something moved and I have not done anything, and my dog is not here, so I don't know why that was moving. So yeah, I'm feeling that there will be an inner fight. You will have an inner fight to make it happen with that person, because they are so different from what you're used to. I want to see what the book says. Sun in Aries. The Knight and Dragon speak for themselves. This card indicates a quality of reckless heroism and a refusal to be deterred from the battle. Yeah, sudden acts, times requiring impulsive courage, an unexpected challenging situation. See? An unexpected challenging situation. That's when your twin flame comes in. That's what they represent for you. And then we have number 3, the sun in, oh, it's also the, let me see. Oh no, I have to see. That's the Mars in Gemini. Action and mental awareness. A fight over a contract, a regretted letter, cross-questioning someone, a heated argument. When this card is drawn, it indicates the need to make a quick decision, but bear in mind that speed is not the most important factor. Yeah, I feel here the doorway challenge, a move into unknown territory. This is what I'm saying. This goes very, very fast. Yeah, the movement when you meet your twin flame. From then on, it's like boom, you know. But it gives you the 10 of Pentacles. And what I also see with this card, you know, I mean, this is marriage card. So this meeting here, this union has the potential to a marriage. I see that. And with the Neptune here, it's a lot about illusion as well, you know, a lot about illusions that is also on the side of the famous divine masculine I'm feeling here, you know, because, or on your end, whoever sees this, you know, it's a lot about seeing what is really there, not falling for illusions, not falling for when you ask other people and they tell you that this bond, because it's not from your inner circle, is not going to happen or is not good for you. It's like to not believe illusions from others if you ask for help, you know, because sometimes here, if you ask other people, they don't know the whole twin flame journey. So it might be that they just, from there, you know, they just advise you from their experience. And this might be an illusion for this twin flame journey. Yeah, that's what it's telling me. Very interesting. So that's all what I'm having, my pile one. It was very beautiful, very long reading. I hope you like it. And I'm saying bye. So, hello, my pile two. Let's do your reading. Under what circumstances will you meet your twin flame? So I want to shuffle and get the cards. And this reading is very beautiful. I'm really happy that I'm doing it, but it also is a very long reading. So yeah, what is the circumstances of meeting your twin flame? With this number 13 here, feeling the world, this is the energy of water. Yeah, this is the energy of feeling. What is the energy, how they meet their twin? What is the energy for pile 2? Okay. What's the energy for pile 2? This card comes out. What is the energy for pile 2 of meeting their twin flame? So first I'm getting all these cards. Pile 2, please. What is the energy surrounding when they meet their twin flame? What is the energy surrounding pile 2 when they meet their twin flame? So, and I also want to get one of those cards. What is the energy of our pile 2 when meeting their twin flame? What is the energy feeling the world? What is the energy feeling the world? So, and I also want to get with the tarot cards, and we're using the Lightseer's Tarot. I want to get cards for each of those. So what is the energy of meeting pile 1's twin flame? What is the energy surrounding their path? So what is the energy surrounding this twin flame? What is the energy? Where are the other cards here? Please show me. So guys, I hope you can see everything. I hope so. Now we start. So as I told you, it's about, so your twin flame, if we look at this beautiful woman, we see that this woman is of color. So I'm feeling that your twin flame definitely comes from a different country. They're not living in the same country as you. Well, they could be, but I don't think so. I think they live far away. They live on the other end of the world. You can communicate with this twin flame via the world, via the internet. That's why I think when you meet this twin flame, it will be on the internet. Feeling the world, feeling the internet. It will be at a time, and also they have a different culture. Yeah, your twin flame has a different culture. At the time when you will meet your twin flame, you will be very active on the internet. There will be something that you build up, a community where you are the leader of, okay? You are the leader of a community on the internet. You know, this could be anything. You could be even have a company on the internet with an internet presence, you know. Just a normal company with an internet presence where you are the CEO of or the leader. I'm seeing that you will meet your twin flame online, and I see that you are some kind of person that has built up something. Okay, you already established something on the internet. So let's see the whole thing. This is the fairy tale cards. What is the whole thing all about? So we see, wow, wow, Child of Swords. That's Pinocchio, right? That's interesting. I want to read this though. And Pinocchio comes with the, oh wow, the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing that you could be a water sign, but with this Knight of Cups here as the overall energy, I see that you already know who your person is a long time before you meet your twin flame. You already checked them out on the internet. You already know who this is. You already watched their social media presence as well. Yeah, so both of you, let me adjust the camera a little bit. So both of you are watching each other, I'm feeling here. Well, at least you have built up a presence on the internet, and you are watching on the internet, you know, the social media of your person as well. And you're waiting for the opportunity of having a date with them. You really want to go on a date with them. Yeah, you admire them. The Knight of Cups tells me that you really admire them, and you share some kind of common, what you share to the world. You know, both of you have some kind of gift with this Knight of Cups, and that you share with the world, you know, that you give to the world. So let's see at this. There will be some kind of illusion with the Pinocchio being here. You know, if we talk about Pinocchio, Pinocchio was a puppet. Yeah, Pinocchio was a puppet that wanted to be human because he wanted to, you know, to feel all these feelings. So I'm seeing here, this could be about the both of you wanting to be someone else, because this speaks about the whole situation. And when we're looking into the mirror, this is mirroring. Yeah, so actually both of you want to be someone else. And with this fishbowl, I'm seeing that your, you know, the famous divine counterpart wants to be somewhere else. They want to be free. With this fish in this bowl, I feel there is a topic here that both of you cannot really be free to date each other. And that's why maybe you can only communicate via the internet, or you can only communicate somehow over the internet. Maybe you cannot even meet or date like a normal date. That's not possible for you because we have the dating here. So I feel that, yeah, you're wishing, both of you, because this goes vice versa. Both of you, pile 2, will wish for a date with each other, but because of the fame of the famous twin flame, or because of other outer circumstances, and we see here the boat that is not in the water, that's standing on the shelf. So there is no movement. You cannot move. And the both of you wish to be someone else. The both of you wish that they live, or wish to get out of their circumstances, because they're feeling the more you guys stay away from each other, the more you're living a lie. Because with that, Pinocchio knows there's always a lie involved. Yeah. So there's some kind of lie that both of the twin flame here, both flames are living. Yes. And there is no possibility of meeting up, I'm feeling. You only can communicate over the world, over the internet, because you're too far away, or you know, there's something, and both of you are living some kind of lie. And this could be anything. Yeah, both of you are not free to travel towards each other, with the ship being there. And the ukulele here, you know, this is a sign for me for serenading, for telling yourselves how much you love each other. This won't be possible for a long time. It's like either the both of you cannot really talk to each other and tell each other how much you love each other, or just one of the twin flames is. And we see the hammer here, and the hammer is always this breaking free. Yeah, the hammer is there, but because of other circumstances, either one twin flame or two of you won't be free. So let's see more. Thinking, yes. Number 44. Oh my gosh, yes, you want to be together, see? With the Two of Cups and the 44, you know, the 44 is, when we think of Asian countries, the 44 always is this, you know, the number 4 is not really liked to be seen in Asia, because there's this superstitious belief, or I don't know where this is coming from, about death. Yeah, and what I'm seeing here is that death in tarot means a situation where nothing is moving, and you guys thinking of each other a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing here that you guys thinking of each other a lot. You really think about the union. You really want to be together. We have these beautiful hands intertwined here with each other. So your hands are intertwined, and we see that as here as well. You know, you can touch each other with your hands. So here in pile 2's twin flame journey, the hands are very important. You have the world in your hands. Look at this. So both create, I'm feeling, with your hands. Both of you twin flames create with your hands. The hands are intermingled, and your hands create something that is important for the world. And also, yes, number 13, you know, is the death card in tarot again. So yeah, I think the moment you meet, you cannot meet up. You cannot serenade each other. You cannot fall in love with each other. But you're thinking of each other a lot. You might share on social media how much you love each other. With the Knight of Cups, yeah, that actually your dates are maybe written words. With your hands, you do something on the internet that is seen by each other. Yes, there is this flame. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And then the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this tells me, you know, that there was a divine plan, and that both of you, you know, had spent a lot of past lives together. We can see that here with the pyramids. Ireland, yeah, I see a lot of past lives that you shared. And, you know, this is also this card of knowing it when you're dreaming, when you're sleeping. It's like you have this fire, you have this passion of each other in your mind, but you cannot really share this. Yeah, this is a mind. The Ace of Wands here is in the mind. It's not on the outside. You cannot take the stick. And we know what this Ace of Wands represents normally, you know, and this Ace of Wands is just in the mind here, so you won't meet up for a long time. So here I feel that you're serenading, if you can, via the internet. You know, your hands are writing. And maybe the famous divine masculine or feminine, whoever this is here, is someone who writes lyrics, maybe songs, I don't know. But it's about serenading each other via the internet, because you are not able to meet. You can only think of the passion that you have for each other. And with this Anna, grandmother, there could also be an age gap. There could also be an age gap. And you also plan. Yeah, I'm feeling the moment you meet up on the internet, you know of each other, you watch each other. It's kind of like each one of you is planning in their mind on how you guys can make it happen. Yeah, and this is what it's telling me as well, that both of you plan on how you can see the light, how you can, you know, it's about laying the foundations. I feel here that you will meet up later in life, but when you meet, it will be on the internet, and all this passion and the intertwined hands that you know of and you have in your mind, you have in your feelings. Yeah, we have feeling the world. You have this in your water energy, in your feeling energy. This is how it drives you to the plan later to meet up. Okay, then, wow, Knight of Swords again. This Knight of Swords always comes at yeah. And then we have clothing. This is interesting. Clothes play a big part. I feel that you with a Pinocchio, you know, Pinocchio is a puppet. I feel that maybe the famous person gets dressed. Maybe they have to, you know, the one that is not really free, they have to wear all these different clothes of their personas, maybe, yeah. Or the lie here is, because we still have Pinocchio and we have the clothing, the lie is that because you cannot talk to each other, because you cannot see each other, the lie might be that you imagine the person in different clothes than they're actually wearing. This tells me that you know, you want to run and meet each other, you want to make it happen, you want to talk to each other. But I'm feeling here this could really be that, you know, because you cannot talk to each other, because you can only you know, do something here on the internet, maybe you guys mistake each other because of different clothing. You know, putting people in clothing means maybe put an idealism on your twin flame that actually is not there, and that you know, by meeting each other you basically would escape this, because then you would get to know each other in reality. But here it's all these cards of love and passion, and the Knight of Cups is, you know, dating, and we see here this dating is not possible. It's more on the thinking area. And again here, and this could be that, you know, you're imagining your twin flame different, or you're putting them in different clothing than they actually are, and there's this lie created. Yeah, I'm feeling here that there's this lie created that when you meet up, you know, you will realize, oh my gosh, you know, I've seen this person completely different than who they are, because you're not really meeting like in person. And this is the thing here, that you really have to know that you and your famous twin flame will have a long time where you don't know really each other, and where you can only imagine your person, and sometimes it's very hard. So you have to be open with this clothing. You know, you have to be open to your person being different than what you imagine. This is important here. But it's beautiful. It's real love here, yeah? You guys are different, and maybe your twin flame has different characteristics than what you imagined, or different habits. But don't run away, it's saying, from these things. And then it says, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. And then we have, oh my gosh, judgment. Yes, I'm seeing here the you know, this is the factor that's actually hard on this twin flame journey, because you cannot meet up for a long time. I'm seeing here the moment you meet your twin flame, with this Pegasus, it's like embrace your emotions. You feel all these emotions. It's about feelings that you never had before. Those feelings are created, though, not because you touch your person or because you talk to them, but because you see them in your mind. You imagine, you see the light. You lay down the foundations. There is a divine plan why you guys should meet up. And all these romantic feelings that are growing because you guys belong together. You are twin flames. The big factor here is judgment. Yeah, and this card always symbolizes here, this was also in the other pile, what is the challenge? The challenge is you have these emotions, but you judge them because you think it's a lie. Because this Pinocchio theme comes up again and again. Yeah, you might also think it's a lie because you only can watch this person. You can see them. You see what other people talk about them. And maybe you judge them by this as well. And the universe is saying, don't run away, to be open to all these different clothing your person can wear. Because if one person puts your person, your twin flame, in one let's say t-shirt, that doesn't mean that they actually wear this t-shirt. It doesn't mean that they actually are like this. It means they could be, but maybe this is all wrong, what other people also talk about. Here it's a lot about judgment, and if you listen to this or not. Because for a long time when you meet your twin flame, you have to live from the imagination with each other, and this is vice versa, it's mirroring. For your twin flame, the same. This goes for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine. So if we're having here a famous divine counterpart, they already know you. Yeah, they're watching. You guys watch each other. You share messages via the internet. You share your feelings via your hands, whatever you do with your hands. And here the big thing is you need to embrace your twin flame. You need to embrace your twin flame and love your twin flame, because there is no judgment of a divine plan. There is no judgment what has planned since centuries, since ages, yeah, since lifetimes. There is no judgment of this. So here the thing is, don't be too much in 3D. Yeah, don't be too much in 3D. So I also want to get two cards with this Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and I just have to, I'm not good in astrology, but I just have to interpret what I'm seeing and what I'm reading. So what are the outer circumstances of the meeting? What is important? So we have once the moon in Aries. Let's first look what I'm seeing. And we have the sun in, what is this? Scorpio, or is this Virgo? I have to look. Protection and health. I'm seeing, that this is, we have the sun and the moon. So for sure you are twin flames. Yeah, for sure you are the sun and you are the moon. We have the tiger energy here with the moon in Aries, and we have the mother and the children. So I'm feeling that, you guys, if you share love to each other, if you really send via your hands, whatever you're doing, if you send love towards each other, you really can protect each other. It's like the more you send stuff over the internet, the more the other person can feel secure, the more the other person can accept all this judgment that's going on. So if you're feeling this, pile 2, and you're saying, yes, purple, that's what we're doing. Yes, that's us, then keep on continuing this. Don't refrain from this, because this union here is protected by spirit. So we're going to look into moon in Aries. Number 1. And it says, look, I have this book here, and it says, security. A gentle mother dotes on her children. The waxing moon above with the symbol of the tiger below indicates the immense instinctive protective power of the feminine side of the human nature. So here the divine feminine is very protective of the masculine as well. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, defensive action, maternal instinct. So there is an age gap. The woman is older here. Definitely. The woman could be their mother. And I'm not saying this because I always identify with pile 2 as well. But I'm saying this because it's here in the cards, you know, there's an age gap. The combination of moon and Aries indicates a powerful need to respond emotionally and immediately to a situation. This can make people quite impulsive, expressing what they feel in a direct manner. And this is what you need to do. In order to protect this, you know, you need towards each other, you need to, yeah? And I'm feeling sometimes maybe the masculine is shocked because the feminine is very expressing here. And maybe the masculine is a little bit, I don't know, judging this. Yeah? And then we have the sun. Let's see what this is. Okay, the sun in Virgo. Okay, so it's Virgo. 3 servants tend to the well-being of a princess. A pentacle invokes health and fortune. Yeah, and then here you see, you know, all the people admiring this beautiful feminine soul. This could mean that one of you, one here, you know, is very beautiful and it is admired with the sun being here. Is shining. So this could be the yeah, I'm seeing this as the feminine being overprotective and being very direct about their love to the masculine and being older. And here we have the masculine being in feminine energy as well. Yeah, we see this here. And being beautiful and being cared for by all these people. And it says this card rules health and work. People with this planet sign combination can be somewhat perfectionist in specialized areas and as a result a little hard on those less able to match their high standards. So here we have a person that has these high standards, and that's probably the famous person. And that's why they judge. Here we have it. That's why they judge this divine feminine. That's totally clear now. Wow. This is crazy. But, you know, the universe is saying embrace your emotions. And again, we have number 18, the moon. And this unicorn here. This is a very unicorn union. You know, this is something that is not there every lifetime. So embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge them because this divine feminine is older or this divine feminine, you know, is different, you know. Please express yourself here. Both of them have to express themselves because this helps the union to stay alive. I'm feeling here this expression, yeah, and to be open about all the possibilities. This is very, very gorgeous. Wow, I have all these beautiful readings today. I'm very blessed to have all this. So very beautiful, pile 2. I hope you like this reading. Please give it a like, and I'm saying bye. Hello, pile 3. So you chose It Is What It Is. Wait. So this is earth energy. Yeah, the apple just... So this is earth energy, guys. I feel that one of you is not even believing in the twin flame journey, I felt, or was before not believing. I feel here with this door, for a long time the door will be shut between the two of you. What is the exact circumstances of the meeting of this twin? What is the exact story surrounding the meeting of this twin flame? So I'm getting the cards. Pile 3, please. And then we're going to see what your story says. How will you meet your famous twin flame or your twin flame? Pile 3, it is what it is. What is the story? Okay, this card fell out. Pile 3, it is what it is. What is the story? And also we see here, if we look at this card, it is what it is. I also want to get tarot. You know, there's like a light in front of the door, or where you see this carpet is leading to the door, but I feel here that the door from the other person, I feel from this famous twin flame, I feel that is an earth sign, and I feel that this door will be shut for a long time. They will not open because they don't believe in this, I'm feeling. So can you show me the exact circumstances? But we will dive into this now in order to see what's going on. So, beautiful autumn scenery here. I hope you can hear me well. So guys, what is the story? Yeah, I feel that you know, I feel that you who's listening to me is walking or is guided by spirit towards this famous person, but until the very end, I don't think this person will see it even. And I think it is the masculine here that is closing the door. So let's see, what is the story? You're gonna see what the Guardian of Wands. That's interesting. We have the butterfly. I have to look. Oh my gosh, and the Empress. Wow. Yeah, the Empress. I feel that this is your energy, you know. For a long time here, you will know that you are this divine feminine. I feel most of the journey here is done by the divine feminine. As I said, that I saw the divine feminine walking up to this door, always being guided by the angels. Yeah, we see this angel here. And look at this. Yeah? The angel is guiding this Empress. The Empress is pregnant here with this twin flame journey. It could be that there is pregnancy involved, but I don't think. I think that the Empress is also, you know, the divine feminine is even following this divine masculine on the internet. Yeah, I'm feeling this divine feminine is shouldering almost all of the journey. I want to look what this Guardian here says. Let me tune more into this energy. We have this angel here watching over. And this is about passion. This is about... We see this butterfly on a stick. This is interesting. I want to see more. But for sure we have a higher self, and this is very interesting, but we have a higher self guiding the divine feminine. So it could really be that, you know, the higher self of this divine masculine is guiding this feminine. And this is not happening seldom, you know. We all know that in twin flame cases, well, cases, and in many twin flame journeys, the guides are, you know, each other's higher selves. So I'm feeling this higher self is guiding this feminine towards this door. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. And the Empress, the divine feminine, can feel it in her gut. So let's see. We have come to the edge and the Star. Yeah, okay, because here the divine masculine is not in the picture until the very end. Okay, so this is how you meet your twin flame, is that I'm seeing your journey here, divine feminine. I'm seeing your journey. You are guided by the divine masculine's higher self. And they are guiding you to this door. And the most important thing is here to believe, you know, with a star. Yeah, and look at this. Again, we have this feminine carrying, yeah, having this energy here of this angel that is guiding her. This angel is guiding her. This is coming through very strong. This angel is guiding this divine feminine. And it's not easy for the divine feminine to trust, because the divine masculine is not there. You know, this is like one of our journeys here on my channel. We can see this like this, you know. It's like the divine feminine thinks that the star is their divine masculine, but you don't really know, because you're following a route, you're following this carpet to this door, but there is nothing happening from the divine masculine's end. So this twin flame journey is a typical journey that I have on my channel, where people just follow, you know, the divine feminine is just following this, and everyone else is saying, no, this can't be true, you know, this is not real. You are pregnant, but this is not real. This is not a real twin flame journey. You're just imagining stuff. So this is exactly what I see here. I see here this divine feminine being guided by the higher self of the divine masculine, but not even knowing who is behind that door. Maybe the divine feminine doesn't even know when the door opens who is behind that door, because she's just following blindly the guidance that she has. And this is how you will meet. You will meet pile 3. If you are the divine feminine, you will meet this divine masculine's higher self first. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened in my case as well. I knew the higher self of my divine masculine here on my channel, and we say mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Oh wow, with the devil. Interesting. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. The devil has this obsession energy, you know. This is what the devil mirrors, the obsession. And for the longest time, you know, when I see the devil here, the devil, you know, we see here this person trying to shut off the voices, or trying to, you know, not trying to follow, because again we see this divine feminine here. Who or what is triggering you, and she is, you know, reflecting herself, because that divine masculine is her twin flame. So we have twin flames. But for the longest time, this divine feminine, and again we see no divine masculine here, yes, because for the longest time this divine feminine here is believing that she only looks in a mirror, that this is not real, and this is what people tell her, that it's just an obsession with a star. It's just an obsession with someone famous. It's not real. Yeah, and that's why it says come to the edge. Come and edge. Let yourself fall. Here it's really important that the Divine Feminine trusts, because she is led to the door, and it says it is what it is. And this is also the earth. That's why I said earth energy, you know. This is the acceptance and saying, well, for me, it is what it is. I know what this is. I'm following this because I'm guided. I don't know who is behind that door, you know. I don't know if my masculine will be there, but I ground it by saying it is what it is. I can just follow my guidance, and that's it. I am a Divine Feminine. I am a twin flame of a star. But, you know, here, how will you meet your Divine Masculine? It's when you are at the end of the journey, at the door. It's not before. Before, you only walk with their higher self. So what else do we have? Okay, then we have the Runner and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is the masculine. Yeah, whereas the feminine, I'm feeling here, is already venturing out, because the Page of Wands is someone who is just, you know, walking this path, following their guidance, walking into unknown territory. We see this Page of Wands, you know, being all passionate, but walking in a desert. There's nothing here, you know. She's creating basically in a desert, and we see this here. She's creating in the desert. There is nothing here. The Divine Feminine is pregnant, but there is no masculine. Yeah, so she's creating in the desert, and the masculine, as I said, you know, because he is not. This is what I'm seeing. I'm feeling here in this case, the masculine knows who the feminine is. Because that's coming through. I want to put this so you can see the person. Because he would not run if he would not know anything. So what I can sense here, if you ever thought about this, pile 3, what is with my masculine? Does he know? Yeah, your masculine knows, but he's running away because he's mistaking the same thing that other people tell you. He is doing the same, because he's thinking you're just one of the fans that is chasing him. This is crazy. This is like the masculine leaves the door shut because they think you're just one of their fans. You're just going crazy, you know. You're just doing in the desert. There's nothing there, and you're just creating this pregnancy without him in the picture, you know, because this masculine is very earth-based. They're not believing in twin flames, maybe, or they're not having heard of this, or they're not thinking this can be true. So they don't have this belief system. So the minute they see this feminine creating, they think, oh my gosh, you know, this can't be true. So basically the Divine Masculine here holds the same opinion as all the other people around the Divine Feminine that constantly tell her this is just a famous person, you don't, you know, you're imagining this, you're just looking into the mirror, there's nothing. See, you're just looking into the mirror, there's nothing there. And this is how you will know that your twin flame knows, because we asked the question, how and what are the circumstances when you will meet your twin flame? Exactly this. You, Divine Feminine, don't even know that your twin flame knows you, because here you're just fighting all these circumstances on all these other people that constantly tell you that's not true. You know, I even see you that you You know, it's hard for you to let yourself go. It's hard for you to even believe in this. You know you're guided by this famous person's higher self, or by your angel, you know, whatever you want to call it. But your person, your twin flame, is basically not opening the door because they believe you're just another fan. This is all not real. And this is exactly when you feel this, it's exactly that you know your twin flame knows you already, because they're running. They're in the picture running. This is crazy. So this is when you will meet your twin flame. They know you. They have seen you for some reason. And I think it's on the internet, because we have the world card here. So they have seen you. Wow, we have the 4 of Wands, and turn on your heart light. And it says, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. And then we have the celebration cards and the 4 of Wands. So when I see this, this is a concert for me. When I see this card, you know, this is people dancing, this is people having joy. Your masculine, this is how your masculine can distinguish you from the rest of the world and from the rest of these chasing people. It's when he remembers that there was once a venue or an event where both of you were, where his light was switched on. He felt good and he felt loved, and you were there. Yeah. And I see this here because in my case, I know what that means. And I guess my divine masculine also knows what that means. But there is a situation here where the both were in the same spot, you and your divine masculine, without even knowing from each other. You know, this could be that you both attended the same concert, or, you know, you both were at the movie theater without knowing of each other. This could be some big event, and this could be some big city where maybe even both of you visited the city at the same time, but you were very close. And the more close twin flames are, the more they feel the energy. So your twin flame has to distinguish the moment when you were in the same room with them, basically, you know, in the same city or in the same event, where they felt this heart light turned on, where they felt extremely good, where they felt all this love. And when they remember this special moment, then they open the door. Because then they know that you are different from the rest, that you are not one of their chasers, that you are the one, basically. Yeah. And here, this is important. In order for this to open, this is coming from your masculine. Your masculine don't need to run anymore. They need to see that there was a time when the both of you were in the same spot, in the same town, basically near each other on the world. And that's why the world card is here. Yeah, when your masculine remembers this place, and I don't know how this happens. I feel in twin flames they're guided to know this, they're guided to see this. And when they remember that they felt this love, that they felt you, then they know, and then they open the door, and you will stand before there. You stand in front of this door because you already walked up to that door. And this is how you meet your twin flame. The moment they remember. The moment they remember, and they not mistake you for any other person, but you are a fan of this person. This is very clear. You are a fan. This is not two famous people. Yeah? This is a famous person and a fan. Can I see here, pile 3? 2 cards from my pile 3. Very beautiful, this reading as well. But so different, right? Pile 3, please. So these cards, I just read how I interpret. I'm not like an astrologer, but those are astrology cards. So we have Jupiter. Isn't this Jupiter in Leo, I guess? control. Wow. Number 10. Yep. This is the controlling of the door. This is the control of the door. And then we have the Mars in Sagittarius, domination. Yeah, that's the conflict here. This is interesting. Yeah, here I see two different religions, or two different world ideas. Maybe one of the twin flames don't even, and I say it's the masculine, they're not even awakened. So that's this, this domination of their belief system that's happening here, I feel, with the masculine. And that's why this control is happening, because they're letting the door close, because they don't believe that a fan can be their twin flame. This is what I'm seeing. Let's read this. Number 9. That's Mars. Mars in Sagittarius, as I said, no? An argument over ideals, persuading others by bullying, the start of an expedition, reckless optimism with regard to a long-term project, competitive sports. 2 men wrestle in a field outside a solid-looking house. One has forced the other into a yielding position to the point of defeat. Above are the 3 symbols of the great religions descended from the prophet Abraham. See, I said this. When this card is chosen in a reading, it can mean, depending on the questions asked, that either the questioner is being pressured by someone or is applying too much pressure to someone else. The domination card indicates a need to stand back and detach oneself in order to see the truth of a situation. And this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the 2 twin flames here. Like the 2 twin flame, the couple here is very dominant, both of them. Like I see the feminine, extraordinary, strong and solid, because the Empress, I mean, she's depicted as the Empress. She also already grown into the Empress. She's creating in a desert. That means, and this divine feminine knows. She knows everything. Yeah, and I don't think that the masculine is liking that. I mean, he must know her. In order to run and to leave the door closed, he must know her. So if this reading is fitting for you, or if you say, yes, Purple, that's how I'm feeling, then your masculine knows you. This star knows you. But they want to keep it down. They're not believing what you're saying. And then we have, what is this? A Jupiter, as I said, in Capricorn. Okay. So we have a Sagittarius and a Capricorn here. This could also be energies of your twin flame. Jupiter and Capricorn. The creator, Zeus, or Jupiter, looks down at his work. Oh my gosh, look at this. He is also stepping on the world. He's stepping on the feminine. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. This star, this star is really dominant. Like, for real, if you are this star watching me, you're stepping on your feminine. You try to control your feminine because you don't think it's your feminine. Oh my God. When this card appears in a reading, it often indicates a need to take on full responsibility for one's current position and apply control in order to extricate oneself from a difficult situation. Yeah, this is people with Jupiter and Capricorn feel an ever-demanding ambition to improve life and status by taking on positions of responsibilities. They are authority. Their achievement lead people with this planet combination to take a prominent position in the community. So this is the leader. This is this masculine. And wow. So this tells the story very much. It's like this feminine is walking, this feminine is creating, this feminine is a strong, powerful woman. This feminine is a fan of this star. This feminine is guided by the angels, or by their higher self, or by whomever, by a higher self. And here, the change has to come with this butterfly. And we all know the butterfly is the symbol of our channel. And I chose this because the butterfly transforms. And this has to happen here. So this is very interesting. I feel here that here the feminine has to step back and say, okay, it is what it is. I can't do anything more. I create in the desert already. I've done, you know, I've done everything I could. And here it's all on the masculine. So if this masculine is watching me, you're mistaking someone else for your twin flame, or you're stepping on this, on your twin flame right here. This is not nice. This is like in order to hold this control, because here the masculine thinks that this feminine is wrongly led to them. They're just a fan, and you know, they're talking gibberish. They're like out of their mind. This is like a game here. Wow. And here, this is the answer. And the answer is the celebration. The answer is to remember this time where this masculine felt this feminine, and to actually being guided by their higher selves or by their angels to really feel that this divine feminine is actually the one. And they're standing, this divine feminine is standing here in front of the door like for forever. So this masculine needs to wake up. And it's actually that this masculine thinks the feminine needs to wake up. So that's why we have this fight here. This is so interesting. So actually the masculine believes the feminine is misguided. And the feminine stands in front of this door. And the masculine is saying, no, you're just a fan, you're not more. And there even could be that this masculine maybe even believes in twin flames, but they mistake someone else for their twin flame. You know, because their main focus is on the control and on the authority. And so they think if they lose themselves in some kind of fan, you know, if this is not the the right person, this will, you know, be not good for their career and for their position on the world. So they think that whatever this is, it's not good for them. So they shut it off. That's why the door is closed. But it is what it is. It's their twin flame. So I hope this masculine watches this as well. Because here everything is clear, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 4. So you chose this close encounters. Beautiful signifier. So what will be the circumstances of you meeting your twin flame, my pile 4? So let's see. With the 10, I mean, this is water energy. So with water energy again, this is about being part of a community. Yeah, close encounters. I feel that both you and your divine masculine, you and your famous twin flame, share a community. The community is here very important, and especially you finding back. Pile 4, what is the circumstances when they will meet their famous twin flame or twin flame? I feel here that, you know, pile 4, please. It's when you make your way back to this community. That's when you will meet. But I will see. We will look at all the cards, you know. What is pile 4's circumstances when they meet their famous twin flames? What are the circumstances? And one more pile. What are the circumstances for pile 4 meeting their twin flame? When will they meet their twin flame? What will the circumstances be? Oh gosh. So, and I also want to use tarot. I need to shuffle the pile. Yeah, with these close encounters, I also feel that there will be numerous times when you are very close to meeting your twin flame. I feel that, but every time there's something that prevents it. Every time there's something from the outside preventing that meeting. But you will be multiple times, you will be very close, but it's not happening. Because of other circumstances I'm feeling here, but we will see. And one more card. So, yeah. Let's do this, guys. I hope you can see everything. So, let's see. This is, you know, Fairy Tale Oracle card and Little Red Cap. So the Little Red Riding Hood. It's this, you know. This is interesting. That's the Fool, right? Interesting. This is about people, you know, she goes and takes care of her grandmother, but the wolf has already eaten her grandmother. That's interesting. And it comes with the Hierophant. And I want to put this energy always here. So the main topic is about relationships here. Yeah, the main topic of this twin flame connection is about trusting people and forming relationships. And about your values and what you know, with a Hierophant, what is your belief system? What is your value? What do you believe in? I mean, this is happiness. I mean, this guy, it's a very different Hierophant in this deck than the other Hierophants. So this guy here is happy with his belief system. He's happy. He knows the universe will bring you guys together. This is about being content. Being content and let go in order to meet each other. With the Fool. Yeah, the Fool means you're being guided. This is interesting. Yeah, really look at the thing here. What I'm feeling here is that, you know, every time you're very close to meeting your one, and then something from the outside prevents that. And even, maybe you even know this, and it's holding on to your beliefs, even if you know that things like that happen in your journey. Yeah, because one of you is in this golden cage and cannot escape. So I feel that, you know, there will be numerous times where you and your twin flame are in union, even maybe in spiritual union, but you cannot touch each other, you cannot be together. And with this red cap, I mean, she's living in the woods with her grandmother. She's living outside of a community. And it's about other people taking advantage and pretending to be someone they're not. That's what this red cap is about, you know. It's about pretending to be someone you're not. And to see this in people. To notice this in people. This is very, very interesting with a Fool. Let's see the other cards and then, yeah. So we have Between Worlds and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So guys, sorry I had to interrupt the reading. So let me see that we can. So, okay guys. So let's finish our reading. So we were gonna talking about what are the exact circumstances or what is the surrounding energy when you will meet your famous twin flame. And I just opened up the card, the Queen of Pentacles and the Between World cards. So this is how you and your twin flame are, you know. You are between worlds. And I told you it's about believing. The whole journey here, it's about believing that even if you are between worlds, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel this is, you know, the energy of the famous twin flame depicted here being the Queen of Pentacles. And we see this person even having their eyes closed. So I feel for the longest time, you know, the masculine or the feminine, you know, it depends. Where we have depicted, yeah, it could be that the feminine, you know, the divine feminine or the woman is in masculine energy, because this came out when this pile came out, and the masculine is in feminine energy, basically. So the you know, but please apply it as it fits, because you know, we're not doing gender, but I have to say something. So yeah, it could be that's what's coming through, that the woman is in masculine energy and the man is in feminine energy. Yeah, the famous twin flame here is in feminine energy. That's what I'm seeing. And the Hierophant, the driving force comes from the masculine energy here, so from the woman, you know, the one that's watching, probably you. But this could be vice versa, you know, we have cross watchers here, so actually we could have, you know, the famous twin flame watching, so you never know. Yeah, but what I'm seeing here is the longest time there's a theme or a topic of you guys being between worlds. Yeah, because the driving force comes from the masculine energy, the force to be in union. And how you gonna make it happen if the feminine energy is on the other side of the world, you know, is famous and is not even seeing maybe the connection. Yeah, so I feel that you will have close encounters, but basically because the male is in feminine energy, he is not doing any action. Yeah, the action comes from the masculine energy, which is here depicted in this pile as the woman. Yeah, so there are two worlds, and it's basically, you know, it's easier if the famous divine counterpart would be in masculine energy, because, you know, they could make more happen. They could like reach out in a better way to their twin flame, because how should, you know, the woman being in masculine energy pursuing this connection, how should she reach out? And that's what is depicted here. Yes, that's what's depicted here. Yeah, we see the masculine here in this golden cage, being in feminine energy, and feminine energy is passive. And the masculine energy, you know, trying to get in, trying to wake up, basically, the feminine energy. It's interesting because here, even though it's the masculine energy, but the woman here is more like earlier awakened. And in twin flames, usually it's the other way around, right? Usually the feminine energy is awakened earlier. So let's see what we have here. We have dance with life. Do something to change your energy, okay? Yeah, so they have to switch. Okay, yeah. In order to communicate, in order to make it happen, in order to manifest this, twin flame bond, and we see how beautiful the energies match. Look at these colors. In order to get closer, I feel here it's necessary to switch energies. That's why the Between World card is here, yes. So basically, they have to switch energies in order this union to happen. So when you guys are switching energies, when you guys are beginning to switch energies, that's when you always have these close encounters. And that's why it's taken away. It's not taken away because of other circumstances. Because first I thought it's maybe, you know, people pretending to be who they are not. But it's actually about changing energies. Because here, you know, the wolf changes into the energy of the grandma. You know? I mean, that's a dumb thing to say. But, you know, so basically, the masculine and the feminine energies here have to switch completely, because if the famous divine counterpart stays in the Queen of Pentacles energy, there will always be an ending, because how should the non-famous counterpart pursue that? It's just not happening. It's just not possible in a 3D world. Yeah, we're talking about the 3D world. So when you guys are switching energies, when this begins, this is when you like every time you switch energies, and I feel this is going back and forth. This is going back and forth. When you guys are switching energies, this is like dancing. Oh my gosh, and there are even two people dancing. I didn't even see that at first. Oh my gosh, we have it here. So you guys are dancing the whole journey. You guys are switching energies the whole journey. And when you switch, there's communication happening. That's when the whole thing, you guys encounter each other, you know. Every time you switch energies, you have this close encounter, and then it goes back and forth and back and forth. This is so interesting. Let's see what else we have. Oh my gosh, we have a fire. So there's a lot of passion. Yeah. Here we see, you know, the growth, the seeds, and that underneath it all, you guys are one. You know, underneath the surface, underneath the plant, underneath what it is seen, you guys are one energy. Yeah, this is with twin flames. You can't really see it. And with the fire, there's a lot of passion, but also a lot of burning out. I'm feeling here with the Fool, with the 0 card again. I feel this twin flame couple here. Every time you switch energies, you burn out. And you get annoyed of each other. I don't know why this is, but this is what I'm feeling. So you do a dance all your life to switch energies. And every time you switch into the energies that you're supposed to be in for union, meaning the famous divine counterpart, if it is a male, being in masculine energy, and the non-famous counterpart, if it is a woman, being in feminine energy, that's when you close encounter yourself. That's when you might have communication. That's when something is happening. There's passion, there's lust, there's love. Yeah, but then again you switch back, and it's like a magnet. Then everything goes down to 0. Yeah, that's when everything goes down to 0 again, and then you guys have to wait again. So So that's how you meet. You meet every time when you are in the energy of the other person. Isn't it strange? What the F? So I feel here maybe you have to do this 10 times in your dance with each other, because I feel this is like a dance, you're doing that, and one day, you just will meet up. It just won't happen again that you switch back. This is so interesting. Oh my gosh, and we have again here 2 women. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. See? And the Queen of Wands, the fire. Oh my gosh, we have 2 queens here. We have 2 queens. So most of the time you are both in feminine energy. Maybe even if it is about one switching into masculine energy, because the feminine energy is passive energy. So as long as the 2 of you stay in feminine energy, in passive energy, there won't be anything happen. So we have a Queen of Pentacles here. That's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I feel this is the energy of the famous twin. And then we have a Queen of Wands which is the fire queen, which is a very chaotic energy, fire energy, creative energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Yeah, see? I feel this is what's happening. It's like most of the times both of you are in feminine energy, and that's when you don't have any encounters. And one time when a person switches, and I feel it's the famous divine counterpart, when this famous divine counterpart changes in the Hierophant energy into the masculine energy, that's when you pull each other close. Or maybe even if the feminine switches into the masculine, one of you has to be in masculine energy. And I feel this is throughout your dance. This is happening a lot of times, because that's why, in 3D you have met. Maybe you had communication, guys, without even knowing. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles, the famous counterpart, was hiding behind a mask. But you were in union. Yeah, so this is union and back, union and back, union and back. It depends on your energies, guys. If there is a magnet, like if the fire is strong, and if you guys are in the opposite energies, like a masculine and a feminine, that's when you attract each other. That's when you have union. And that's why it says, what I asked, what are the circumstances here around this? When union happening, well, union is happening for you like every time you switch in these energies that draw in each other. That's why you have all these close encounters. And this could not only be in energy wise, this could also be in 3D. So I think you guys know each other very well as well. And this is very interesting here. What is going on here? What are the circumstances of them meeting each other? What are the circumstances when they meet? Okay, so let's see what else is coming through. This is with the astrological cards, and I'm not an astrology person, but I try my best. So we have caution. This is Venus in Virgo. I don't know, I have to look it up. And then we have escape, the Mars. What is this? We're gonna see. Number 6 and number 12. Again, we have 2 women here. I feel most of the time these 2 are in most of the time, pile 4, you both are in feminine energy, and that's when you don't draw in each other. So let's see. Mars. Is it Pisces? Yeah, Mars and Pisces, 12th house. Okay. A woman in a chariot pulled by tigers escapes from something she has to turn back and see. Servants accompany her flight. On the seal above, a boy rides a dolphin, symbol of the power of the sea. The Buddha suggests escape from the material world. Using great energy to extract oneself from a tricky situation. See, extract oneself. And we have the 12th house here and Pisces, which is imagination, which is energy-wise, the energy turning, the escaping of the energy, working extremely hard for the benefit of others. The Mars and Pisces combination highlights a personality that can be somewhat secretive and could involve a secret love, a plot, or even hidden enemies. This is interesting. So I think here really that you had close encounters with your person you might not even know, because maybe they hide that from you, or they secretly watch your social media or something. Yeah. It's understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. And then, what do we have here? Oh, that's Mercury. Mercury, communication. Mercury in Virgo, change, perfection, and service. See, change, the change of the energy. In a reading, this card usually indicates a need to carefully examine the pros and cons of a problem before taking any action. Virgo doesn't rush into things. Although the card indicates a specialist, as with all Mercury contacts, it holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in an emergency. Highly specialized mental work suits these talents. At work, at home, this type directs much mental energy into sorting out the chaos. Perfection and being of service. So I feel also that with the, the service is a very big thing here too. Yeah. I feel both of you have to be in feminine energy because you are in service of the world. Yeah, with the Little Red Riding Hood, she was caring for a grandma. And then we have this star in between worlds. And, when our famous divine counterparts are famous, they also have a service to the world. So I feel both of you are in feminine energy in order to serve the world, in order to be of service. Yeah. But in order to attract each other, this needs to change. Otherwise, you always stay in service of others. And I think that's the theme here. The topic is to have the passion to change that. To see the fire and to see with a loving heart. Even if you are both in feminine energy, it's about this longing to wanting to be more than just friends. I feel this has to happen here between the energies. The energy has to develop. Yeah, we see here, because both of you are in feminine energy, and I don't want to say anything against two lovers from the same sex, because this could also be with the two women. But what I'm rather feeling here is, as long as you both inquire the same energy, there is not this passion. Yeah, so I'm feeling that's why we have the guy putting his hand over the tree, you know, this is what you have to understand. In order to find each other, in order to be in union forever, and not just have these close encounters whenever you accidentally change energies, is that both of you are of service. Both of you are feminine energy. Both of you need to have this longing, even in feminine energy, for each other. This is what you need to develop. This is what you need to see. Yeah? To find the longing, to find this magnet, even if you both are in feminine energy. To come together, you know, to see with a loving heart and to have this union. That's what I'm seeing here. Has to happen. You know, if you don't switch energies, it's you have to long for each other, even if you are two feminine energies. And maybe you do that by listening. Maybe music is the key. There's something here with the ears. It's about listening to each other. It's about listening to the wavelength, to the music. It's very beautiful. Pile 4. Wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, that's what I'm having. Bye.